Hi guys, my name's Hay McLovin. I'm one of the directors of Straya. We're Australia's premier Newbro corporation. I'm here today to teach you how to make courier contracts. So we're sitting on the undock of Jita at the moment. You'll see lots of ships fly by. There's actually 1,100 people in local at the moment. This is usually one of the quieter times. Jita is the main trading hub in EVE Online. You can get anything you want here. We're going to dock up for now and start off how to actually set up one of these contracts. So the first thing we'll do is we'll open our item hanger. Lucky for us, mine's already open. So with that, we're going to look at what we actually want moved, because EVE is sometimes a bit of a dangerous place, especially if you go into low sec, and moving things might not be in your favor. It might be better to get someone else to do it for you. So in this case, we're actually going to move something today. We're going to move one of our other Tristans. The first thing we do is we right click that Tristan and we click create contract. What that's actually done is pre-selected the item, so you don't have to do it in the actual contract itself. Alternatively, especially if you are creating a contract from another system, I'll show you what that means in a sec. You can go to the top 3 arrows in the top left hand corner, go to business, contracts, and it'll do exactly the same. Now we already have a contract in play at the moment, so what I'm going to do is actually open that and delete it. And you'll see by default we have one contract, and that's what you'll get straight out the back with the skills that you currently have. You can train more to get up to a huge amount, but you should only need one at any given time anyway. The first thing we do is we click create one new contract, and we've got the same menu item as before. Now there are 3 items here, so contracts are not just things for courier and moving things from A to B. There are also ways that you can exchange items. Really useful when you're trading things between corporation members or alliance members, because it helps you establish a private agreement rather than having to put it up on the market, hope someone else doesn't steal it or anything else like that. So there's item exchange, auction. It's not really used that frequently, but this word speaks for itself. And lastly, courier. So we're setting up a courier today, move things from point A to point B. In Australia, we are lucky enough to have our own logistics corporation called VDD Logistics. So we're going to put them in there in the name. And you'll notice it's automatically changed from a public to a private contract, meaning that only members of VDD Logistics can access it. When we click next, you'll see that we have options here because we have some names that are similar. We're going to select VDD Logistics and press OK. Now before we go and select our Tristan that we want to trade, one of the things that you'll notice is up here you can actually select different stations. So if you have items all over the place, you can actually move them or select them from a remote region. So instead, we're not actually going to move the Tristan, we're going to move our energy neutralizers here. We're going to click next, and we have a very simple interface here where we say where we want to ship to. In this case, we're going to go to another trade hub. We're going to type in Amar. When we search that, it brings up every single station that has an inkling of the name Amar in there. But one good thing to remember is that the system itself will always start with Amar. So up here, these 3 items will be the actual Amar system. And we're going to select a random one for now. You can put a reward in there, and that just helps the guys who are doing the logistics recover some fuel money and give them a small tip on the side. We're just going to put in 1 million ISK. We don't put collateral in for private contracts, as these guys are usually risking very expensive ships on their own. However, if you were doing a public contract, this would be a great place to make sure that your collateral is covered if for any reason they lose it along the way. There's an expiration on the contract itself. I usually bump it out to the longest amount, and days to complete about 10. There's also an area you can put in a little description, so please move in this case. We click next, and with that we get a summary. Courier, please move VDD Logistics from Jita to Amar, million ISK reward, and you'll even see it gives a volume calculation there. Once we click finish, it asks us to make sure that we're really ready to do this. We click yes, and then the contract is created. And it's as simple as that. The nice thing is now every VDD Logistics member has been notified of this, and whoever's the first to pick it up will be the one who can get that million ISK reward. It's as simple as that, moving things from A to B without even having to touch it yourself. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to join our in-game channel, fuck yeah. We're Australia's premier Newbro corp, and we're happy to have any new members along to have fun in EVE Online. Fly safe, talk soon.